Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Nottingham Forest Career Mode. As you can see there on the screen, that familiar tiger is a sign that we're going to be playing Hull City, or should we call them the Hull Tigers, because that's what they want to change their name to. Their owner also suggested that Manchester City should change their name to Manchester Hunter, and that just shows you the mentality. He's fucking stupid. Who would change their name to Manchester Hunter? Anyway, aside from that bullshit, Hull City is a team that was in the Europa League last year, and that was on the back of getting to the final of the FA Cup. They played it against Arsenal, lost 3-2, but it was a good effort. Let's face it, it's not easy getting to the final of the FA Cup, especially a team like Hull City. Last year they finished in 16th place in the Premier League, and this year they're doing a little bit worse. They're currently in 17th position. Their best striker is Nikita Jelovic, which has scored 12 goals so far this season, so not bad for a striker, especially in a team like Hull City. Anyway, let's skip straight to the highlights and enjoy this match. So on the 13th minute, we see a great 1-2 here between Tesh and Ostonali. Patterson makes a run right down the centre and smashes the ball right into the far post. He falls over, he was a bit off balance. Patterson hasn't really been on form for most of this season, but this could be the goal that brings him back. Let's go and see that replay. Great play between Tesh and Ostonali. A fantastic pass and a nice finish, even though he was off balance. But a well-deserved goal. It's Nottingham Forest 1, Hull City 0. And Hull City finally have an attack on the 32nd minute. Sagbo with a nice back heel to Livermore. It's a nice 1-2, but Sagbo overrun it and he's offside. And around 7 minutes later, they're on the attack again. Dawson with a nice cross there to Sagbo. He looked a bit offside, but the referee didn't call it. He tries to cross it in, but doesn't manage to find his player. And after Hull City having most of the possession, Sombalonga makes a nice pass to Patterson. He smashes it, but it's straight at Foster, and he tips it over the bar there for a corner. Kelvin takes the corner, hoping to find Hobbs, and Foster jumps up and grabs that ball. It was an easy save for him, really. So it's half time, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Lansbury in for a Sombalonga, I'm going to put Antonio in for Tesh, and I'm going to put Vaughan for Ostonali because he's absolutely fucked. So let's move straight onto the second half now. So after a dull start to the second half, Kelvin plays a nice ball in. It's cleared by Hull City, but only as far as Lansbury. Patterson takes a shot, but Antonio's there to take the rebound and score it nicely. It went in between the near post and the goalkeeper. Fantastic goal. So that's Nottingham Forest 2, Hull City 0. Let's see the replay. Patterson tries to find the near post, but the goalkeeper was there. But in the rebound, Antonio smashed it in. He gave the goalkeeper no chance. He was still getting up. Fantastic goal there by Antonio, and he's consistently showing that he could play as the first 11. On the 90th minute, Patterson makes a nice run. He cuts in with Quintero there waiting for him, makes the pass. A Hull City player gets in the way, and that makes the referee blow the whistle. But we should have been given that third goal there at the end. But nonetheless, we got the 3 points. It's the end of the match. We played relatively well. We had most of the possession. It was a lot of midfield play. But yeah, let's just go and check out who our next opposition is. So there you go, lads. As you can see from the calendar, we're going to be playing an FA Cup tie against Arsenal. We're going to be playing at the Emirates, so an away match. It's going to be a tough one. But what can I say about Arsenal? Well, I have lots of opinions about Arsenal. I think Arsene Wenger's been there far too long. He's been there nearly 20 years. I think it's going to be 20 years next year. In those 20 years, he's won the Premier League 3 times, and he's done absolutely nothing in Europe. He has no European trophies at all, which is quite disappointing for a top-tier Premier League team, usually in the top 5, always qualify for Europe. That's really disappointing, and I really don't know how the Arsenal fans put up with it, and they still call him one of the best managers in the world. That is it blows my mind. If I owned a Premier League club and they won 3 titles in 20 years, I'm sorry, but I would have kicked the guy out, I really would. They really need some fresh ideas in that club to elevate them to win something in Europe, because it's alright saving money and you're a good business, but if you don't win, what's the point? But enough of that, let's get to the highlights. On the 10th minute, Quintero makes a nice turn there, passes to Tesh. Tesh with a nice through ball, nice eye there, and Kelvin doesn't have the accuracy and puts it wide off the far post, but it's a good start from Nottingham Forest. And believe it or not, nothing happened in this first half. It's been mainly Arsenal on the attack, me taking the ball away and passing it back to the midfield. So let's hope the second half is a little bit better. Let's go and check it out. So on the 47th minute, we have some action for Arsenal. Alexis passes it to Dzeko, he passes it to Ramsey, and he shoots, and Butland puts it over the bar for a corner. Nice shot though. Miachi takes the corner for Arsenal, trying to find Sanchez, but Butland's tall structure jumps up and grabs the ball safely. And Nottingham Forest, Kelvin is dancing around with the ball there, trying to get around Monreal. He finds some space, he wants to put the cross in, but Quintero can't get to it, and Monreal clears the ball. And just a few minutes later, Walcott makes a pacey run down the left wing, crosses it in, but Welbeck just couldn't get the accuracy, and it just goes wide off the near post. On the 85th minute, Assombalonga makes a nice pass to Vaughan. He takes a shot, it's wide, but he's knocked over by Ramsey, and Nottingham Forest have a penalty. And Patterson runs up to take the penalty, but unfortunately it goes square, and it's an easy save for Chesney. It remains 0-0. So that's it, that's the end of the match. We drew 0-0, we held our own against Arsenal at the Emirates, which is quite an achievement, and we look forward to the next match to see if we can actually go through against Arsenal. We were unlucky when Patterson squared that ball straight to Chesney, but it doesn't matter, we will learn from our mistakes, and we'll be better prepared for the next match. Let's go and see the table as it stands for the Premier League. And there we go, lads, with third place in the Premier League. Who would think that we'd get to this position in the first season? And we're in a place that we could qualify for Europe if we manage to hold on to it. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and thank you very much. I'm off. Bye-bye.